Yo, welcome back to another video, y'all. This one's gonna be the worst characters in Nickelodeon shows. Now, this is gonna be basically the Nickelodeon shows I watched, so it's not gonna be like every single one. I know some of y'all watched Nick religiously, but not me. But yeah, I'm gonna just get straight into it. First up, we got Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. Bro, first of all, he was the greediest nigga on the show. He was stingy as hell. He was cheap and come on now. Like, I ain't never gonna forget when this nigga sold SpongeBob's soul for 62 cents. And then nigga had the audacity to say, should I have asked for more? That was so messed up that even Squidward was like, hey yo, that was some hoe ass stuff you just pulled. Like, that was some bullcrap. Nigga fired Squidward over a dime that wasn't even really a dime. That hoe was like a stone or something. Then y'all remember that episode he was charging niggas to breathe on shift? How the hell you gonna hire me and charge me to do stuff? But SpongeBob, the show, had to gaslight us into thinking he was a good character, but then wanted us to hate on niggas like Squidward and Plankton, when Plankton was trying to rob this nigga, but in all reality, he kinda deserved it. Like, you take a deep dive into the show, you really figure out who the bad guys are. But me at the age of 8 couldn't really understand that. And I ain't even gonna make y'all forget that this nigga was tricking on Mrs. Puff and then got mad at SpongeBob for doing what he told her to do, even though he wanted him to trick for her. Like, I don't know how Pearl had all that like stuff, all that like money, and freaking he was being cheap. Like, he had to be like, she had to be stealing his wallet. Next up, we got Sam from iCarly. Now, I don't want to put hate on Sam's name, but she was a little ridiculous. She used to beat up on this dude Freddie every episode. Like, she was beating this dude's ass, and we was cool with it and laughing. I grew up, I'm like, hold on, this was assault. This was not good. This was freaking illegal. And then we're supposed to find out in the later seasons that this whole time she liked them and then they end up dating. Like, girls want to say that they have game and then they get pissed off when dudes say they have no game, but then you beating up on this dude to show that you like him? What the hell? And also, I'm gonna shine a light on Carly too. She literally got upset that Sam kissed Freddie after curving Freddie for 3 seasons. Like, Sam actually had a criminal record. Like, we can't forget that. Other than that, she was pretty cool. That's just the only thing. She was abusive as hell. Like, that's literally one of the main issues I have. We can't be cool with that. In the Big 25, at least. Like, in reality, she was way more likable on that Sam and Cat remake. But the show wasn't as good as iCarly. There was times where Sam's, assaults were good. Like when she beat up that one girl that was bullying Carly and like everyone else. That was, everyone was rocking with her then. But anyways, I'm gonna move on to the next. Next up on this list, we got Tori from Victorious. Now, I know a lot of y'all are gonna hate this one and say, nah, Jade was way worse. But nah, here's the reality. First episode, Tori literally kissed Jade's boyfriend. Kissed her boyfriend and then got upset that Jade didn't like her and would talk about it. After you literally was smooching with her man. But we was supposed to be cool with that. And then we got gaslit into believing Tori was like the most talented person at the school when Andre was running over her in talent. Everyone liked Andre. There wasn't a single person who watched the show who doesn't hate black people who didn't like Andre. That's the case. That's facts. Oh, freaking Cat. She was more talented in my opinion. Jade was actually had a real good voice. Everyone was damn near like just as talented as her, if not more talented. But we all were supposed to believe that she was the most talented person. Like, she got accepted into the school because she literally she freaking did up one play and they were like, hey, we need you at this school. We need you at this school. Come on now. And then you got to keep in mind, allegedly the reason why the show ended so early is because of her. Her real life person, Victoria Justice. So it makes her slightly more unlikable if you ask me. And then also you gotta keep in mind, after she literally kissed Jay's boyfriend, a few way more episodes later, Beck tried to kiss her again, but then she denied and said, oh no, I can't do that to Jade, this, that, and the third. Like, it's like, but you did it in the freaking first episode. Why are you acting all wholesome now? Nah, I'm not saying we should all dislike her character, but she definitely was the least favorite in my opinion. Jade, in reality, seemed like a normal person. Like a normal girl who freaking didn't like it when other girls would hit on her boyfriend. That's most girls. She would actually show it though. And last up on this list, we got Kendall from Big Time Rush. Now, let me bring this to the attention. This dude would take every dude's girl. Like every time a new girl showed up to the Palmwoods, he would get her. Even if he just got the previous one and would be with the previous one, he would get with her. This dude was unloyal. This dude freaking was a snake to his dudes. Like this, he was on some bullcrap. Like that whole actually pissed me off that he would get like the finest girls on the show. But honestly, I can't blame him for taking everybody's girl, because in reality, when they were singing that goodbye song, everyone was singing their heart out on that song, and that was his girl. So just to play devil's advocate on that one. But nah, Kendall was a sneaky ass dude, and I couldn't trust him for a second. But also in reality, James was more the player type when it came to the fees at the apartment complex. The Palmwoods, as you might call it. But anyways, yeah, that's the end of this video. I appreciate y'all if you watched it to this part. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment if you want. Yeah, appreciate you. A lot of ums, ups, and ahs. I'm trying to get that out of my system. Deuce.